It was an avalanche of heightened emotions when Tyrone Marhguy finally touched base with Achimota Senior High School after weeks of prolonged tussle between himself and authorities at the school. It will be recalled that when 17-year-old Tyrone Marhguy gained admission to Achimota School, his joy was short-lived when authorities at the school showed him the exit due to his dreadlocks, a style the school deemed as an affront to the school's dressing protocols. After weeks of debate on the matter, Justice Gifty Ejei Ado of the Human Rights Court 1 of the High Court Division brought the matter to a conclusion on the 31st of May when she ruled that the school authorities must admit Tyrone and Nkrabia, who had also suffered a similar fate. This morning at about 8:10 a.m., Tyrone Marhguy and Dad arrived at the school premises for their admission. Even though continuing students were writing their end-of-term examination, Tyrone, however, expressed belief in his outcome in the exams.
Finally, I'm in the school, so all that I wanted to work with and do with the school, finally it's time for me to deliver all of that. The academics, the learning, the everything. So a lot is going through my mind. How I'm going to get accepted, the response from everyone, and everything that I'm deliver. Because I'm on set, I haven't been to SHS before, that's a fact, and it's my first time in SHS. First of all, the actual feeling of being an SHS. The second, it's Achimota after the long path we took and all the court cases.
So today is the end of term exams. Will you be willing to set for it?
Yes, sir. I'm willing to write it. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm really willing to write it.
Upon Tyrone's arrival, school authorities remain adamant about giving access to the media into the school premises to observe the admission processes. Despite the stern opposition to media coverage, Tyrone Marhguy, the father of Tyrone, said he was pleased with the level of reception accorded him and his son and expressed optimism about his son's stay in the school. Despite Tyrone having reported to school, management of the school are still bent on contesting the High Court verdict to allow the two students space in Achimota.
Well, when we went there, we went straight to the senior housemaster's office, and he wasn't there, so we headed towards the headmistress's office, and she wasn't there neither. So then a guy tried to get the senior housemaster for us, but we still couldn't get him. So then came the director of studies, Mr. Anthony, to receive us and took the papers and took also the stuff and everything.
Right. So generally, how was the reception in there, and what course is your word reading? And we understand today is the examination. Is he sitting in there for the exams?
Yes, he's sitting there for the exams. We want him to write it, you know, because if he's here, then he should take everything.
How confident are you?
Well, I know he is a really smart chap, and I'm expecting that even if he should do 60%, me, I'll be glad, because all this while he's been at home.
Right. So generally, run it through. How was the reception particularly?
Beautiful and so warm. It was very warmly, and yeah, I'm actually a bit surprised that it was, because it was over exceeded my expectation.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Tyrone Marhguy, who is the father of Tyrone Marhguy. So, reporting live from the premises of Achimota Senior High School, it has been a warm reception for the father of Tyrone Marhguy, who today has gotten admission. Yesterday, the parents of Nana Kweku and Nkrabia were also here to also gain admission into this high institution, or this prestigious institution, Achimota Senior High School. My name is Christopher Atichu.